Good day, good day, good day. Thank you for joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I am your host, Glaze Gibbs. This is my ministry. This is my story. Everything that I've been through, the good, the bad, and the ugly. What I do is I tell you raw. I don't give you nothing uncut. My story is a true story. How do I utilize my past experience to stop these kids from making that multi-billion-dollar prison system their permanent address, or stop them from ending up in a graveyard at an early age? Today, what I'm going to talk about, the truth about James ANTNEY, aka Bimmy, and Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. Bimmy's now part of FX Hip Hop Uncovered, the 6-part doc series set to air on this Friday, February 12th at 10 p.m. on FX. I have to give credit when credit is due. You know why? Bimmy's a straight up street dude, and he became a major player with the well-known Supreme team for South Jamaica, Queens. I met Bimmy many years ago. A few years ago, I heard doing one of his mini interviews. Anybody know Bimmy? Bimmy sell himself. He'd be on and do interview with just about everybody, especially in the hip hop community. So one time I heard an interview where he say that, yeah, the brother Glaze and them from Brooklyn, he surrounded me, and I'm like, hold on, wait a minute here. What the heck he's talking about? You know, to me, I went back and I respond on the InfoMind channel and say, look, man, hold on, wait a minute. That's a lie. Because if Bimmy say that I surrounded him, guess what? He would have been singing that song for New Edition. Is this the end? I want to know. I got to know. Is this the end? And right now, guess what? That went on for a while. Then finally what happened is Bimmy reached out to me. And when he reached out to me, and we had a heart-to-heart, and he told me, you know, the situation that he was talking about. And the situation that he was talking about is right now, because I remember when I first met Bimmy, and I was out in, on 150 and 107 at the game room, and him and Black Just. And what they did was what I thought was strange. They wound up going to Brooklyn, and they brought this guy named Redbug, who was a late homicide, co-defendant. That's how I met them years ago when we was kids and adolescents on Rikers Island. So here it is. I'm at the game room, and, Bimmy and Just came by with Redbug. I guess to show me that they knew somebody from Brooklyn. I don't know what was that all about, but when Redbug seen me, the first thing came out, Redbug, well, yo, Glaze, what's up? And he went on some crazy other stuff that I left him alone. But, so that's the only, thing I'm saying. Bimmy said I surrounded him. And then when we talked, and he told me right after, Fat Cat's sister Mary, after her funeral, because when they threw the firebomb in the house and caused her death, and it was a big funeral. So right after that, me and my guys, from the M&M crew, we was always well guarded around Cat and his family. So the difference was that time he had came over, for the repast. And yeah, he was with some guys. And you know what? Yeah, we did. When he brought it back to my attention, anybody that came around us during that period of time, especially after that incident, we surrounded everybody to make sure that we prepared for the unexpected. So that's why right now, after me and him had that heart-to-heart conversation, what I did was I took that piece down. Because once again, right now, I remember that. So I have nothing wrong when somebody brings something to my light and it was, correct me on something, and then I, can reconcile and remember. Yeah, so, okay, cool. I went for that. But anyway, when you sit back and you look at it, as time went on, Bimmy did reach out to me. We had a heart-to-heart, and, right now we became somewhat all right. We associate. I won't say we friends, but we do talk from time to time. And that's how you got to look at it, though. But here it is right now. I'm looking at it right now. Folks, would you guys sit back and think about what Bimmy, and right now he went from the Supreme team to dating the king of R&B, Bobby Brown's sister, which led him to meeting Bobby and Whitney, Houston, who eventually bailed him out of jail when he was arrested on his drug charge. So you look at it, man. Don't get me wrong. If you meet Bimmy, Bimmy can talk. And Bimmy got a hell of a personality. So a lot of people right now yes, he is a very likable guy. Okay, Bim came home and slowly but surely eased his way into the hip hop, the music game. And look at him now. He's on FX Hip Hop Uncovered, thanks to no other than Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, who was still, beefing with Irv Gotti over the Ja Rule and Kenneth McGriff, a.k.a. Supreme, the leader of the Supreme team, who is currently serving a life sentence for drug and murder charge. Allegedly, Supreme set a hit team that shot 50 Cent up 9 times. But like I say, you know what? That's history. He survived. You know what I'm saying? Over the past 2 years, Irv Gotti announced that he had permission from Kenneth McGriff, Supreme, I'm saying, to do his life story on the Supreme Team story. So, you know what? And then at one time, you watch and you see Irv be posting a picture. He got a picture of him and I guess a director, and he got a picture of as Jamie Foxx will be portraying Supreme. Okay, here it is. 50, he shot back. He told him, 50 shot back and say, over his dead body, he will. You know what I'm saying? Curtis Jackson will be doing the Supreme Team story with no other than James Bimmy ANTNEY. Now, look at that. Here it is right now, where, you know what? Bimmy, with his hustling mentality, guess what he doing? That's a check. Anytime you got somebody as powerful as Curtis Jackson, right now, look at 50 Cent. Let's look at his career or whatever. Here it is. He got into the rap game. Okay, blew it up. Okay, he blew it up. Everybody still listen to You Can Find Me in the Club. Come on, Many Man. Everybody's still looking to it, you know? So when you listen to this guy, he went from being a hip hop star. Now, look at him. He did Power. He did Get Rich, Die Trying, the movie. Okay, sit back and look at it. He about to do the BMF. So anything, he did for life. Great job that he doing with Isaac Wright. Isaac Wright, one love, cuz. Here it is. He took Isaac Wright life and put it out there. So the difference is now he associated and he put himself, say, me and Bimmy, me and James ANTNEY, we're going to do the Supreme Team story. So look, automatically right now, let me tell you something, folks. I think right now, honestly, this is my personal opinion, and I could be wrong. The difference is Bimmy used that to his advantage. Bimmy is a pure D hustler. So what he did is, as you see him going out there for interview, now he took that same piece that 50 say, look, he going to do the Supreme Team story with Bimmy. That's credibility. What 50 Cent just did, he just wrote this dude like $1 million check because he gave him the credibility. Bim took that, shop it around. What he's supposed to do? He used that to his advantage. And guess what? To me, it's nothing wrong with that. Anytime anybody in their rightful state of mind could take a negative and turn into a positive, that's what you're supposed to do. And what I'm just trying to say is, don't get me wrong. Here it is with this FX, you know what I'm saying, hip hop on culture. When that drop, guess what? That should be the bomb. Look what they got. Bimmy story, Haitian Jack story. They got Bimmy's sister story. They got Trick story. And they got the guy Big U. So you listen to all these stories, is like how they was directly or indirectly involved with the culture. Right now, how rap imitating the street. So they got together. And right now, look what they formed. And I think it's going to be very, very powerful. Everybody need to tune in. But sit back and look at it, folks. Do not never give up on your dream. Do not never give up on what you can and what you cannot do. Guess what? Look at that behind me. Broadway, New York City, light, camera, action. Plenty of us came from there. I'm saying, myself, Bimmy, 50 Cent. And look, like I told you right now, you got so many people came from there. A lot of people survived and a lot of people didn't. But it's the same. If you can make it here, New York City, you can make it anywhere. And that's it. When you look back and you sit back, and like I said right now, at this present moment, my hat's off to Bimmy. Why? Because what he did is he took a situation and made it into an opportunity. When 50 Cent say that he's going to do the story with Bimmy, guess what? That was like an open checkbook. Here it is. He using that. And he going to other individuals that's out there looking for content, looking for material, looking for storylines. And being that he had the connection, what do you think people are going to do? Here it is. I'm over here. I don't care if I'm in the industry and I'm up that high up and I heard that 50 Cent is messing with this guy. What you think I'm going to do? Man, hold on. Wait, I know 50's busy and I know he got other stuff on his plate. So I'm going to try to eat too. So I'm going to invest into the storyline. I'm going to go ahead and invest into these individuals because if 50 Cent say this guy is good, then guess what? 50 know what he talking about. And guess what? I'm going to take full advantage of it. And that's what people supposed to do. When an opportunity presents itself or whatever, and you fall down, get back up. Dust your shoulder off. Bimmy been doing this stuff for years, doing all type of interview, and now it's paying off, folks. Don't never give up on your dream. If you see it, you can believe it, it can happen. You know what I'm saying right now is if once it comes from here and you can put it out there and you can see it, you can visual it, it can happen. But you have to believe. Never give up on your dreams, folks. That's what dream is all about. That's what life is all about. And always remember, not one individual can do it by themselves. If you sit back and you think about it, Kenneth McGriff, well known right now, but it was supreme team. It wasn't just supreme. If it was only supreme, he would have fell a long time ago. But in order to be successful, in order for him to become the supreme team, he needed a guy like Bimmy, Black Just, Baby Wise. His right now, one of the main guys, Prince, Puerto Rican Righteous. He needed people like that. You know, even right now, you sit back and you look at the Super Bowl. The bottom line is Tom Brady didn't win that Super Bowl by himself. He needed these guys. He needed a Gronk. He needed Antonio Brown. He needed his defensive player, his offensive player. He needed the coach. Right now, he didn't win that Super Bowl by himself. Michael Jordan didn't win, you know what, all his championship by himself. Guess what he needed? He needed Scottie Pippen, Bill Cartwright, Steve Kerr, John Paxson, Dennis Rodman. He needed those guys. And that's what happened in life, folks. You cannot be a one-man army. You have to be a team. Just like 50. 50 doing a hell of a job, but he got a hell of a team. What do you say he do? He's not the smartest, but what he do is he surround himself around smart people. And just like right now is, here it is, Bimmy, here it is the opportunities. And he took advantage of opportunity. And that's what we all have to do, folks. When you see an opportunity, seize the moment. Take opportunity. Take advantage of it. Don't give up, folks. The bottom line is you can be down today and you can be up tomorrow. Here it is, you can be homeless. Okay? Got nowhere to stay. You're hungry. You're cold. You're dirty. You smell like a monkey cage. You're giving up hope. You don't know what to do. Here it is, you get up from the ground, and you're walking down the street and you find a few dollars. And you know what? When you find that few dollars, what do? Here it is, you hungry. You thirsty. So you find a few dollars and you go to a local store. And what do? You know what? Everybody say, because I'm hungry, I'm going to buy me something to eat. Somebody say, because I'm cold, I'm going to buy me something hot to drink. But what this individual do? He take those few dollars and he play lottery. Mega Million, Powerball. Whoa, man, what's wrong with this individual? What's wrong with this psychotic? You hungry, you homeless, you thirsty, but you gonna play lottery, you gonna gamble? Look what happened. He took a chance. And what if that chance that he took, continued to deprive himself of food and something to drink? And he took that few dollars that he had. And guess what? He took a chance. And he won Powerball. Millions of dollars. He won Mega Million. Millions of dollars. Now guess what? His whole life have changed. Imagine if he had given up. Imagine if he had quit. That's the difference. Like I said right now, folks, listen, never quit. Never give up. Why? Because in life, in order to win, you have to want it. You have to want it more than the next person. Look, I am Glaze Gibbs. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, get your signed copy of the Beyond Lucky book, the Glaze Gibbs story, a true story of change and redemption, by emailing me, Brian, B-R-I-A-N, Gibbs, Gibbs, 1201 at yahoo.com. If I can change, anybody can change, folks. It is not too late. Why? Change come from where, folks? Change come from within. Sometimes change come, at a very painful price. And trust me, I know. Take it from somebody that know. Don't be that test tummy. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. Look, later for that. Get your merchandise.